G'day team, Josh here. Hope you are having an amazing day. I want to talk to you today about the importance of betting on yourself. Now, as we come into this new year, as we come into the start of January, the single biggest thing that you can focus on this year is backing yourself and betting on yourself to win. So we often, and I want to talk through a couple of different things here, but with this whole concept, it builds in a whole element of self-responsibility and taking complete ownership over our lives, over our success, over our business, over everything. And so if we can, for want of a better term, adopt a mantra this year that everything is my fault and everything is my responsibility, you will go far. Because one of the biggest things I see holding, particularly business owners back is giving their power to other people and putting their success of their business, putting the success of themselves personally, their health, their relationships, all these sorts of things into the hands of other people. And, when we do this, we give away our power. And I'm not going to get too deep or too woo with this conversation today, but we really, the most successful business owners I work with take complete and full ownership of responsibility of everything. When something goes wrong, they self-question, they self-critique and go, what did I do to contribute to this thing going wrong? What did I learn? And what can I do differently next time? And on the flip side, the business owners that don't do so well are the ones that, they bemoan and they go, this is so unfair and I can't believe this is happening to me and it's so annoying. And there's an element of that. Sometimes it's important to feel those things and feel that frustration, but as quickly as possible, if you can flip the switch and turn it around to, this is my fault. I take complete and utter responsibility for this. And this can be built into your personal life as well. This is completely my fault. Completely, I take full responsibility for this. What did I learn and what can I do differently next time? Because one is a disempowered state, meaning I'm the victim. I've given my power to someone else. This is so annoying that, this client took the project office or the client took so long to make a decision that, now we've got cash flow issues, or this is so annoying that I've got a staff member that's not performing so well. They frustrated a client. Now I've got to go into damage control and all those sorts of things. That's a very disempowered and it's a victim kind of state. And so the more we can then step into an empowered state, which is, okay, this really sucks that this happened, but what am I going to do about it? What am I going to do to fix it? And what did I learn? And how am I going to move forward? And if we can adopt this mentality of, everything is my fault and everything is my responsibility, you are taking complete and utter ownership over everything in your life. And then everything is in your control. Well, to a certain extent, but then everything, you are the master of your own destiny. You get to control how you respond. You get to control how you act. And you don't feel disempowered because other things are happening to you and you feel like you're the victim and you feel like you're at the mercy of other people and what they do. You can't control the actions of other people. You can control how you act. You can control your psychology, your mental state, your stress levels, all those sorts of things, and you can control what you do next. And so when you can adopt that mentality, it is so, so empowering. And the reason I'm talking about this is because it builds this air of empowerment and it builds this air of psychology within you, which is no matter what happens to me, I've got this. And so that's not egoic. That is just literally no matter what happens to me, I will get through this. I am a strong, resilient human being. I bet on me. And so when you can adopt that mindset that I bet on myself, I back myself to no matter what happens to get through this and to make something out of this, that is a super resilient mindset. And so if you can do that, that will see you through anything. You've chosen, as a business owner, you've chosen a pretty hard path. There are plenty of other things you could go and do with your time and effort and attention. You could get a safe, secure, cushy job, do your 9 to 5, probably see your family a bit more, probably sleep a bit better, all those sorts of things. But you've chosen this path for a reason. And I freaking salute you for choosing this path. Because if I reflect on my journey, it's been incredibly hard, but it's also been one of the most rewarding and empowering things I've ever done with my life. And it is the biggest and best growth, personal development journey I've ever been on. And so, my hat goes off to you as a business owner, but you have chosen a harder path. And so to walk around and to adopt a mindset of victim, or I'm not in control here and all this stuff is happening to me, you're going to really struggle to succeed. So if you can really come out of the gates this year and build that sense of responsibility and self-respect, and cultivate an internal ironclad mindset, which is, I'm going to back myself here. I bet on myself. And it doesn't matter if the chips are down, I back myself and I bet on myself to come through this stronger, faster, better. All those things come through the other side, being that stronger, better, faster person. So, I think if we can really then sort of step back, and sometimes when we are moving into victim or we are moving into disempowered state, recognize that and do things to step back into a more empowered state. Go for a run, get some space, do some exercise, do things that are important and empowering to you, and give yourself that space to disconnect from that situation where you are feeling disempowered, and use it as a situation to reset and recalibrate your mindset. So, like I said, I don't want to get too deep and too woo-woo here, but really, honestly, the people who survive and the people who succeed in business are the ones who adopt an ironclad mindset of self-respect, self-love, self-empowerment, and they, at the end of the day, the buck stops with them. No one else controls or dictates their journey. No one else controls or dictates how they feel. No one else controls or dictates, the success of their business. No matter what happens, if you adopt the mentality of it's my fault and this is all my responsibility, the buck stops with me, but I'm here to move this through and I'm going to get a solution and going to get an outcome, you will be successful. I can 100% guarantee that, because you're adopting the mindset of being someone who's being curious, and you're adopting the mindset of a learner. You don't have a fixed mindset, you have a growth mindset. So team, I just wanted to share that with you today. I think, we have an amazing opportunity, start another incredible year. There's plenty of work on. You have an amazing opportunity ahead of you to build an incredibly successful business. I don't want you to fall prey to, a mindset or a disempowered view of the world that's going to hold you back. So if you can really work on the grey matter up between your ears, it's going to stand you in good stead. So in closing, everything is my fault. It's all my responsibility, and the buck stops with me in terms of I would bet on myself. If you can adopt that this year, you will go far. So team, that's it for me today. If you want to keep building your business on your own, we have a ton of free resources, the YouTube, the podcast, a whole bunch of stuff that you can use and digest to keep building your business on your own. But if you'd like some help, if you want to join an incredible community of business owners and want some help building your business, just send me a message with the word boardroom and let's have a chat about how we can work together in boardroom to help you grow faster, build and upgrade your business. Have an awesome day.